The first time I saw her, something inside me stopped, like the whole world had gone silent for a heartbeat. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. She wasn't even looking around, and yet I couldn't take my eyes off her. From that very moment, I knew I had found someone who could touch my soul without even speaking. But here's the truth. No matter how much I love her, no matter how much I want her to see what's in my heart, I can't break the barrier between us. Every day I get closer to her, yet somehow she feels miles away. I watch her smile, bright, effortless, almost magical, and all I want is to be the reason behind it. But I stop myself, because the moment I try to step forward, the wall rises higher. It's invisible, but I feel it pressing against me, reminding me that maybe my love is trapped inside a place where she can't reach. There are times when we're in the same room, and her presence changes everything. I notice the smallest things, like the way her eyes linger when she's deep in thought, the way she bites her lip when she's unsure, the way her laughter makes the air lighter. I live for those moments, yet I'm silent, because if I say too much, I might break what little connection we have, and losing even that feels unbearable. Still, my heart doesn't rest. I find myself imagining her hand in mine, her voice saying words meant only for me, her choosing me above anyone else. It's a dream I hold on to, fragile but powerful, and every time I think I'm strong enough to tell her, fear grips me tighter. What if she doesn't feel the same? What if the barrier is there for a reason I don't understand? I've tried to convince myself to move on, to let her be just a memory, but she's everywhere. In my thoughts when I wake, in the silence, when I lie down at night, I see her reflection in the smallest things. An empty chair, a passing song, the soft light of the evening sky. It's like the world keeps reminding me she belongs to my heart, even if she doesn't belong to me. And sometimes I catch her looking at me in a way that makes me wonder, does she feel it too? Is she also fighting something she can't explain? Maybe she senses the pull between us, but something holds her back, just as it holds me. That thought keeps me alive, both keeps me alive, because if there's even the slightest chance she feels the same, maybe the barrier isn't permanent. Yet time keeps moving. And every day I stay silent. The distance grows heavier. I keep asking myself, how long can I carry this love without breaking? How long can I keep pretending I'm fine when all I want is her? It's a battle between my heart and my fear, and I don't know which one will win. What I do know is this: my love for her is real, deep, unshakable. Even if I can't tell her, even if I can't break the barrier, nothing can erase what I feel. And maybe one day, when the moment is right, when the walls finally fall, she'll see me for who I truly am. Until then, I remain here, waiting, holding on to the hope that love strong enough to last this long won't go unheard forever. There are nights when I lie awake, staring into the dark, asking myself why love feels so close, yet so unreachable. I think about all the times I could have spoken, all the moments I let slip away. Each silence builds another layer on the wall between us, and though I long to break it, I freeze every time. My heart beats fast when I'm near her, but my courage fades just as quickly. Sometimes I wonder, maybe she's waiting for me to take that first step. Maybe behind her calm eyes, she's holding the same questions I carry. Does she notice the way I hesitate? Does she sense the words I never say? I want to believe she does, because if she doesn't, then I am only living inside a love that belongs to me alone. When she speaks, her voice stays with me. Long after she's gone, I replay her words in my head, not because of what she said, but because of how she made me feel. Even the most ordinary conversation with her feels like something sacred. I can feel her energy reaching me, yet it stops just short. as if there's a line neither of us is ready to cross. I've caught myself imagining what it would be like if the barrier disappeared for just one day. If I could take her hand without doubt, if I could whisper the truth without fear. I picture her smile, softening, her eyes glowing with understanding, her arms finally reaching for me. That vision is so powerful, it almost feels real. But then reality reminds me, it's only a dream locked inside my heart. Still, I hold on, because no matter how impossible it feels, love this strong doesn't just fade, it carves itself into your soul. It changes the way you see the world. She is the reason I find beauty in the little things, like the warmth of the morning sun, the quiet of the night sky, the way the rain feels softer than it used to. Loving her has made me alive, even if it's a love I cannot claim. There are days when hope feels heavy, when I think the barrier will never fall. And yet, even in those moments, one look at her brings the fire back. She is my strength and my weakness, my light and my silence. Every time I think of letting go, something in me refuses, because letting go of her would mean letting go of the best part of me. And so I continue this quiet battle between what I feel and what I fear, between what I dream and what I dare not say. Maybe one day she will see through the silence. Maybe one day I will gather the strength to speak. Until then, I will remain here, standing at the edge of the barrier, close enough to feel her presence, but too far to call her mine. There are moments when I feel like my heart is bursting, so full of love for her that it can hardly stay hidden. I look at her from across the room, and every detail draws me in. The way she moves without even realizing how graceful she is. The way her eyes seem to carry stories I'll never know. The way her laughter fills the silence like music. And while I admire her quietly, a voice inside me begs, say something, let her know. But then another voice whispers back, what if she doesn't want to hear it? And just like that, the chance disappears. I can't count how many times I've written words for her in my mind. Sentences I thought could finally break the barrier. Words like, I care for you more than you'll ever know. Or my world feels incomplete without you. I rehearse them endlessly, but the moment I'm near her, they vanish into thin air. My silence has become both my shield and my prison. It keeps me safe from rejection, but it also keeps me from the one thing I want most. Her heart, every day, feels like a test I can't pass. I tell myself, tomorrow will be the day I speak. Tomorrow will be the day I let my love out of hiding. But tomorrow comes, and I watch her walk by, her presence stronger than my courage. And once again, I fail. I smile when she looks my way, but behind that smile is a storm she can't see. And yet, there are little moments that keep me holding on. Sometimes when our eyes meet, there's a flicker of something, like an unspoken truth caught between us. She looks away quickly, but for those few seconds, I wonder if she feels what I feel. Maybe she does, Jose. Maybe she's also trapped behind a wall she can't explain. That possibility gives me hope, and hope is the only thing that keeps me standing. It's strange how love works, even without words. It changes me completely. I'm more patient now, more aware, more alive. She doesn't know it, but she has reshaped my world. The way I see people, the way I value time, the way I treasure small moments, it all leads back to her. She has become the center of my thoughts, the anchor of my emotions, and yet she doesn't even realize how deeply she is loved. Sometimes, when I'm alone, I imagine the day the barrier will finally fall. I imagine walking up to her, my voice steady, my heart free, telling her everything I've held back. I imagine her listening in silence and then smiling softly, as if she's been waiting for me all along. In that vision, her hand finds mine, and the world finally feels complete. It's just a dream, but it's a dream I return to again and again. But dreams aren't enough. I know that one day, the weight of my silence will crush me if I don't act. Love like this isn't meant to be hidden forever. It deserves to be spoken, to be felt, to be lived. And the longer I wait, the harder it becomes. That thought follows me everywhere, through the day, into the night, and back again. It's like a shadow I can't escape. Still, even in my struggle, I can't imagine giving up. Because even if I never break the barrier, even if she never knows the depth of my love, I will carry it with me always. She is a part of me now, and no wall, no silence, no fear can take that away. There are days when I almost convince myself that I can live like this forever, quietly loving her from a distance, hiding my feelings behind simple words and careful smiles. But then I see her again, and the weight in my chest grows heavier. I realize that silence is not peace. It's a constant ache that never leaves. And no matter how hard I try, I can't ignore it. My love for her demands to be felt, even if it remains unspoken. Every little moment with her becomes a memory I replay endlessly. The way she glances up when she's thinking, the way her voice softens when she cares, the way she carries herself without even knowing how deeply she affects me. These small details are carved into my mind, and I hold on to them like treasures. Yet at the same time, each detail reminds me of what I don't have, the closeness I long for, the certainty I crave, the connection I fear I may never reach. Sometimes I wonder, is the barrier between us something I created myself? Maybe it's not her distance, but my own fear that built these walls. Fear of rejection, fear of ruining what little bond we already share, fear of losing her completely. And because of that fear, I stay silent. But silence doesn't protect me. It only keeps me apart from the one person I can't stop thinking about. There are nights when the silence becomes unbearable. I lie awake, imagining what it would feel like to finally let her know, to hear myself say out loud, "I love you," to see her reaction, not in my dreams, but in reality, would